Yes, we are. We're hearing from the woman. We're hearing from her daughter, who was the original person that emailed CP24 to tell us about this incident that happened. It's pretty scary stuff. So we'll break down exactly what we heard from the daughter. According to the daughter and witnesses on scene, this was at about 10:45 this morning in the area of Dundas and Dufferin. The 80-year-old woman was actually just crossing the street at that intersection heading east, and two people with a dog, that dog is pictured here, were crossing heading west, and that's when, unprovoked, the dog jumped up and bit the lady in the arm. Now, witnesses in the area noticed that the woman was bleeding profusely, so they stopped her to try to get her medical help. They say that the two owners were very apologetic, but didn't stick around. They and the dog left the area, and here you can see some bandages on the 80-year-old victim's arm. So we know at this point that the woman has been treated, obviously. She had 8 stitches to her arm. We do have images of the actual wounds themselves. We're not going to show those because they are quite graphic, but I can tell you that there's puncture holes to her arm, and again, 8 stitches were needed to sew that back up. So at this point, there's no word on where the owners and the dog are, but as you mentioned, we have spoken with the victim and her daughters today, and they say they're incredibly concerned at this moment. Take a listen.
The bystanders did say that the dog was aggressive walking across the street with its owner. It was jumping, and the owner was kind of hitting it. So it was already agitated. But my mom had no idea that she just crossed them and didn't realize the dog was just going to lunge at her.
So the City of Toronto has told CTV News that it is aware of this incident this morning. It says a Toronto Animal Services officer is now investigating. We also know Toronto Police are investigating this incident. Lena Bakari and I did reach out just last hour to check in to see if the owner or the dog has been found at this time, and police told me that there's no information to share at this time. Back to you.
Okay, so they're still looking for that. Okay, Lindsay Biscaya reporting live. Thanks so much, Lindsay.